Hello everyone. I've had a couple requests to show what I've been doing with my garden. I was having some health issues for a while, and I let everything that I had totally go. So all the chicken wire rusted out. The raccoons got my chickens, which is why I wasn't really keeping up on that. So at the moment, I feel like I'm playing catch up because I'm nowhere near what I was a few years ago. I'm kind of starting over from scratch in a lot of ways. But what I have done, I do have more chickens, and I can't, this camera is not going to let me switch on the fly. So I'm just going to kind of do this. I have more chickens now, 6 more chickens. One of the things that I did that's taken me a while is I re-screened the chicken enclosure. The raccoons weren't getting through the screen, but the screen, here's the one section that I had not replaced, and it's just, this chicken wire here in Florida just disintegrates. It rusts and falls apart and turns into paper. So Dad and I splurged on the thicker galvanized stuff, and it isn't showing any signs of rust since putting it up, whereas the chicken wire would show signs of rust immediately. So if you want some advice, go for the extra thick gauge, pay the extra money. It's worth it, and it's thicker, so they're not going to get through it as easily. The other thing I did, I had made, or my stepbrother and I had made a coop, and it rotted out really quick. We used pressurized lumber and everything. So I also decided to splurge on a prefabricated plastic chicken coop. It has 4, hey now, girls, just relax. It has 4 egg laying bins, 2 on each side, and it has, well, you can look it up later at your leisure. There's better pictures that I'm going to get with my camera. So I have that. It was about $800. So a lot more than I would have wanted to spend, but I just really didn't want to make something and then have it rot in a year. This I know is going to be around for a long time. It has plenty of room. It was already done. It was really easy to put together, so I went for that. The coop itself is nothing new. This is what I had the flower garden, or the raised garden in before. Now this is going to be chickens, because I'm going to go with an actual aquaponics system instead of the jerry rig system I had with the PVC pipes and the wooden tables that I had built. I purchased these IBC totes, and 2 of them are going to be fish tanks, and the other 2 are going to cut in half and be gravel beds, and then I am going to have some PVC and some float tanks on top of that. But at the moment I have no gardening, no aquaponics systems at all, and that's got me a little down, because I really, let me get this, hold on. I really miss the fresh vegetables. I am starting here, I don't know if you can see that, doing some sprouts. I accidentally bought a whole bunch of raw corn kernels, so these are corn sprouts. As soon as they're a few days bigger, I'm going to stick them in and let the chickens have at them, because happy chickens make happy eggs, make yummy eggs. I have some sprouts that I'm starting down here, or some more plants. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. And that's moringa and papaya, and that's mango here. So I have a start of things I want to put in the chicken enclosure to keep the chickens happy, and also start planting edible trees. Because if you're going to have trees, you might as well be able to eat them too. So how handy could that be? The other thing that I've been doing, actually, the last few weeks, that's taken all my time and effort, is the way the raccoons got into the chicken enclosure before was digging under the bottom 2x4 and getting in that way. So what I've been doing is making concrete stepping stones to go all the way around the chicken enclosure. So all these have concrete stepping stones around it. There we go. so that the raccoons and weasels and whatever else can get in there cannot get in there. So I've been using just a Harbor Freight cement mixer, the orange one. I'm sure you don't care what color it is or what it really looks like. It's the orange one. I have my staging area for pouring the molds. That's duckweed back there, again for the chickens once that fills up and I get a little bit more. And at the moment, I'm about to start scrubbing concrete molds. So this has actually been the bulk of my life lately, is scrubbing concrete molds on my hands and knees, rubber gloves, sweating in the Florida heat. So I have enough energy to do one round of molds a day, and I only get a couple days out of the week to do that, and then I'm busy doing other stuff. So that is a quick update. I'm a little depressed about it. I am essentially starting over from scratch compared to what I used to have set up. I've got nothing now, and I'm starting over. So in case anybody was, those who asked, in case anybody's wondering, this is what I have been doing. Starting over from scratch, trying to get my shit back together. So for all those out there that are also starting over from scratch, good luck. Keep up the work.